Hello everyone, welcome to Drinks and Discussions, and I am your host Brian with a video I have been wanting to share with you for some time, based on a topic that I have been really studying up on just so that I could have a clearer understanding of what I'm about to talk about. And before I do that, I want to ask anybody here, is there anyone watching this video who, like myself, have been attacked by a group of people that seem to be bonding around that toxic trait of attacking people? If you have, I want to say one thing, and I know people have heard this word or the description of the word used over and over and over again, but I wanted to make sure that people actually knew the actual definition of the word narcissist. What is a narcissist personality disorder? I'm going to share that with you right now. And I know most of you have already know it, but I'm just going to share it to keep it in context of this video. A narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or even care about the feelings of others. But behind the mask of extreme confidence, they are not sure of their own self worth and are easily upset by the slightest criticism. Now, this make it clear. Narcissist people don't need me. They don't need you. They just don't like most people. And typically, they don't even like themselves. And when you're around and when you have people that come together and start attacking people, you can see that they're getting excited about it. This excites them. This is what gets them going. And the attacks are always happening over and over. It's like Groundhog's Day. It keeps repeating itself over and over and over. Narcissistic people, in my mind, are hate filled, raging individuals who are mad at the world. They're mad for what they don't have. And lastly, I believe that they think that they are owed something. The world owes them something. Now, it's also kind of funny to me if you're in a relationship that narcissistic relationships can start off being kind of cool and you may even have something in common with them. But until you find out the real person, or when you find out the real them, the real person, that's when the attacks will start. And when you see those attacks, you might be even caught off guard. And if you're like me in a certain situation, you may even want to go over and find out how you can resolve the issue. You may even apologize. But in their minds, you're just digging yourself in deeper because they see that as a sign of weakness and it's only going to fuel them even more. And narcissists also have to have people around them that kind of have a common enemy, or they'll try to lead the people around them to think and believe that the person they don't like, everyone else has to not like. So while this person is doing these vile and disgusting things and attacking people, all the other people around them are patting them on the back and all saying, "Oh yeah, thank you, good job for attacking that person who doesn't like you or for who doesn't want to be friends anymore. Good job for being a a very despicable human being." Who wants that in their life? Who wants people to tell them that they're doing a good job for being a despicable human being? And this is funny because too, the people who are usually in this group with this narcissist, they're the ones who have these miserable lives, who lack connections with their own family and friends. And again, this excites them. This is what gets them going and gets their day going. And while we might not understand it, it's something that they feel is providing the filling a void that they have. Unfortunately, it's being filled with the wrong things, but that's what they see. Now, you might be asking me, why am I discussing this? And I'm telling you why. I'm telling you because I want people to know that you have the power. You have the power in your own hands to deal with the narcissistic behaviors that are around you. And you can and you can control and show that power, wield that power by removing yourself from that situation. You remove yourself from, if it's on social media, you can remove yourself from the groups. You can, not, participate in the channels. If it's in your life, you could stop hanging out with the same group of people who are demonstrating that narcissistic behavior towards you. Change your phone number, even change your email addresses. Some people I've even known have said that they've actually had to move to get away from a toxic narcissistic relationship. Because I know that what I want you to also know is that you don't want to be the unifier. You don't want to keep fueling their need to keep attacking you personally. I assure you, by removing yourself, they'll find someone else to attack. They always do. This is not new. This is not something that they just say, I don't like this person, so let's go attack this person. They wait for another person to come up. It could be someone who's actually doing really well for themselves. And because the narcissist believes that, all the good things should only happen to them and no good things should ever happen to anybody else, they go and attack that person. So there'll always be someone else. And if there's not, then you'll see that the group of people that are in around this narcissistic, they will start the internal frictions, because there's no one outside that they can actually lock on and start the attacks. And don't let it bother you, because at the end of the day, I assure you, they will move on and you will move on in your life and you will be just fine. And if anybody ever needs anybody to talk to, please reach out to Drinks and Discussions. We are here for you to talk over things, give you a place to come and just listen and share ideas and perspectives. So if you haven't already, please join or subscribe to Drinks and Discussions. I'm your host, Brian. As always, we are Drinks and Discussions, and we will see you next time.